Okay, so the funniest thing just happened, you guys. I was about to film and I got a text from one of my best friends here, and her name is Viv. You guys have heard all about her. And I didn't know who it was from, so at first I was like, oh my god, already? I'm just now starting filming and I already get a message. So I check it and it's her letting me know that I won Kendra's giveaway, and oh my god, you guys, I freaked out so bad. It was so embarrassing, but I had to share it with you, so I'm gonna share it right now. I don't even care.
Hey everyone, so I'm finally doing my highest already. Shut up!
So that just happened. Oh my god. This is my skincare video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to focus enough to even film this right now. Obviously my hair looks like shit and I have no makeup on my face. I just got bitten right here and I just look like a hot mess. But because it's my skincare video, I thought, okay, it has to be, you know, genuine. So I figured I would try to get the guts to, you know, film without any makeup on my skin whatsoever, which I've never done other than, you know, doing like demos and stuff. And I can't believe I've finally gotten to the point of being able to not wear any makeup on my face and actually talk to someone. I mean, if you guys have struggled with acne, you know how big of a step that is. So I hope that proves to you guys how good my skincare has actually gotten. I wanted to make sure to be very thorough and tell you guys everything that has been helping me these last few years. So I have like a giant acrylic box full of stuff. We're just gonna try to go through this as fast as possible so this isn't like a half-hour video.
And my eyebrows look brown in person, like dark brown, but because of this natural lighting, it just looks so ratchet, like it looks ridiculous.
So obviously skincare starts inside out. That's something everyone has probably heard, and it's absolutely true. If you eat a lot of dairy and sugar and stuff like that, it is gonna break you out and it is gonna mess with your skin, at least if you are me and if you have very bad allergies and things like that as well. Luckily, I don't have any food allergies.
A lime green car. I'm sorry about your dick, man.
So I don't have to worry about too much of that. However, I have so many allergies otherwise that affect my skin that a lot of products tend to aggravate it, and so I do have to be careful in that sense. So when it comes to inside out, what I mostly try to do is eat a lot of raw foods. I am vegetarian, pretty much vegan. I haven't cut out all dairy yet, but I'm almost there. And so that helps a lot. Obviously, my meat intake is not as high, so I have to watch what I eat to get all of my nutrients and get all my vitamins, so I'm a little more aware of what my diet actually consists of. I'm not 100 pounds, and even though I eat absolutely healthy just because I am a very stressed out person. So yeah, there's that, but I don't really care how much I weigh as long as I feel good. Neither should you. Other than eating healthy foods and, you know, nuts and fruits and things like that, my one tip that I have for skincare is water. I cannot stress enough how important drinking water is. I got this giant jug here from the dollar store, and I take this around with me everywhere I can. It's incredibly girly, unfortunately. It's going to make a difference with how you feel, how your hair looks. The second thing that I like to incorporate in my diet as well that makes a big difference with my skin is some kind of juice. If I don't have time to juice, I just buy one of these. This is from Bolthouse Farms. This one's called Green Goodness, and with the amount of things that are in it, you would think it would taste disgusting, but it's so good. Obviously, it's not as natural as if you were juicing on your own, which would be a better alternative. It helps your body detox. It even helps your blood detox, and it's one of the things that I learned on my first job, which was Jamba Juice, believe it or not. Yeah. If you can't eat healthier, at least drink more. Not alcohol, because that's not good for your skin. The next thing that you have to be kind of conscious of is everything else that you're applying on your skin. Obviously makeup, but not just that. I mean, your makeup brushes are a big part of that as well. If you start breaking out all of a sudden and you don't know why, you haven't changed anything about your makeup routine and things like that, maybe look at your makeup brushes, because they do have an amazingly disgusting amount of bacteria buildup after a while. And even if you don't see it, it's there, and it definitely affects your skin because you could be using the best makeup ever and your brushes are so dirty that it just won't make a difference. So make sure you clean your makeup brushes as often as you can. I mean, not too often because you don't want to ruin them, but Just don't be lazy. If you're like me, you have to like push yourself to do it. But try to use more natural things to clean them with. Don't use something super heavy like your dish soap or something. Try to just use like olive oil, and organic, cruelty-free of course, baby shampoo, something like that, and keep them babies clean. And finally, before I go to the products that I use, makeup is something I just mentioned, so yeah, foundation. Other than your moisturizer, foundation is something that's going to go all over your face. You want to use something that's healthy. I have one option here which I did a video on, which is why I'm showing it. It's the Jane Iredale Liquid Minerals Foundation, and it's really healthy, and it's actually kind of a serum as well, so it helps your skin at the same time. And yeah, if you guys want to see a full review on this, I do have a video up. I'm not trying to like plug it or anything. They didn't ask me to say this, but I thought it was important to mention your makeup because it's another part of your skincare. You have to think about everything, not just literally what you're going to use to clear your skin up. So there's that. Now for my actual skincare routine. I know you guys don't need to learn how to wash your face, so I'm sorry, but I don't feel the need to record myself actually using these products. If that bothers you, again, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be one of those people who are going to get in my shower with a bikini on and videotape myself shampooing for YouTube, because to me that is absolutely ridiculous and a little bit inappropriate. Like I said, I do suffer with a lot of skin issues that, even though they have died down a bit, they are still there. I have enlarged pores, I have hyperpigmentation, broken capillaries. Pretty much I could go on forever about the issues that I have, and I have gotten to the point where I've learned my skin a bit better. I've learned what allergies that I have. I've learned how to kind of manipulate my skin a little better. If it gets too immune to a product, I move on to another one, things like that. If I am removing my makeup, let's say it's the end of the day, I had a full face on, unlike today, I would first go to my Yes 2 Carrots cucumber wipes. These are hypoallergenic and they're very soothing. They have aloe vera. I don't like the Yes 2 Carrots one. I like the Yes 2 Cucumbers better just because it's a little more gentle for my sensitive skin. I am still looking for something just a little more natural, but for right now this is really working for me. So after I've used my wipes, I go with some warm water, and like I said, if I had a full face of makeup on, I will use a scrub, but not something that's too abrasive and harsh. I'll use something like this from my favorite line of skincare ever, and it's the Alba Botanica AcneDote Natural Skincare. This is maximum strength, but it doesn't seem like it is to me, to be honest, because it's so nice on your skin. This scrub I've shown you guys before. It's a little weird because it does come out brown and it almost looks like a mud mask, but the particles in the scrub are so little that they are really gentle on your skin, but you can tell that they're also removing everything from your pores. They are, you know, it's going to smooth your skin. It's just going to give the exfoliation that you need at the end of the day without overdoing it. So I love using this. If I didn't have a full face of makeup on, or it's the morning and I'm just trying to wash some oils off, I'll use the Deep Pore Wash from the AcneDote line. This is a very runny and thin wash. It does lather a little bit, especially if you use something like a Prosonic, it will definitely lather, but I love how gentle it is, but it still feels really deep cleaning. You can feel the tingly sensation that you get from certain refreshing washes, but it doesn't have any synthetic fragrances, no sodium lauryl or laureth. It doesn't have sulfates, it doesn't have parabens or phthalates, it doesn't have any of that stuff. It's all vegetarian, so I love this line so much. After I remove all of my makeup, after I've cleaned my face, I just, you know, tap it dry because you don't want to be pulling on your skin, obviously, and I use this Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel. This is a pore perfecting toner. This will just help balance out the pH of your skin. I started doing this just because I noticed that my skin was getting a little more oily. It doesn't smell really good, but it definitely like soothes your skin. It helps depuff. Another thing you can get is one of those toner sprays. I tried this one from Mineral Fusion, but it did not work out for me, and I'm almost positive it's because it has a lot of like cedar wood oil and other things that I'm highly allergic to. So this made me break out, but not with blemishes, just with like little allergy breakouts, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna give this to one of my friends because this was an incredible spray, and I highly do recommend it if you don't have bad allergies. Again, this is from Mineral Fusion. You can find it at Whole Foods or on Vitacost. and it helps promote your cellular renewal. It just helps a lot with your skin. The next one that I'm going to try is George's. I'm getting congratulations text messages, so cute. Thank you, Andrea, I love you. The next one that I want to try is George's Aloe, because every one of my friends on here uses it and loves it, so I really want to try that, or maybe some rose water or something. But that's another thing with your makeup, is if you're using those setting sprays like from Scandinavia or Urban Decay or even e.l.f., there are so many parabens and so much alcohol in those that it's horrible for your skin. So if you think you're doing your skin a favor, you're definitely not, and you want to go with something a little more natural like this. Again, I am going to try the George's Aloe. If you guys are interested in that one as well, I will list it below. It's on Vitacost and it's super cheap, so I'm really excited to use that. For my moisturizer, I switch it up every now and then depending on what I'm trying to do. So if I am looking for moisturizer to put under my makeup before I go out for the day, I normally reach for my Aubrey Everyday Basics moisturizer for normal to oily skin. I'm not absolutely in love with this though. I just don't like the smell, and it does just completely, like, my skin just sucks it up. It loves it, but it's just not ideal for me right now, at least not for my oily skin. It just feels a little greasy. It's not horrible, I do like it, but I'm still looking for a good moisturizer. I'm gonna try one from Andalou Naturals next, so I'll keep you guys updated moisturizer wise to put under your makeup, but you definitely want to use a good one. Obviously, it's going straight into your pores right after you clean your face. It's very important for you to set your skin before you apply any cosmetics on it with something really good. So just look on Vitacost, you'll find something that's good for your specific skin if you have dry or oily skin. Again, if you have oily skin, it doesn't mean that you don't need a moisturizer. It means you probably need it more, because your skin is going to overproduce the oils if you don't give it what it needs. So don't think you can skip this step. You definitely shouldn't. If I'm going to bed, or if I've just used a mask or my PMD Pro, which is another part of my skincare that I'll share later, I love using this Avalon Organics Vitamin C Renewal Cream. This is incredible. It smells so good. It feels so good on your skin, and it has photo aging defense and smooths lines and wrinkles. I haven't read too into this when it comes to what it does, but I have found that I love it a lot at night. I haven't tried it during the day, but it does have SPF 15. Some other things that I've been using lately for my skin other than my moisturizer, if I feel like I'm getting a breakout, or if I just need something a little extra, without going to a moisturizer, I replace it with oils. I have quite a few to show you guys, so I'll just quickly run through them. I have avocado oil, which I actually still have on my face now. I haven't washed my face since I woke up, which is why I look so ratchet. I have this Josie Maran light oil that my friend Viv sent me. She is an angel. I have my favorite of all time. It's like a holy grail, and it's the Buckthorn seed oil from Sibu Beauty. This one I think I saw the first time ever on Bubblegum Princess. I think that's her channel name, but it's Elise. She's incredible. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. Well, not met, but you know, talked to, and she is beautiful. She has the best taste and everything. Highly suggest you guys go check out her channel, but she talks about this all the time, so I had to get it, and it really is like a magical oil. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked into it as much as I should. I just completely trusted her, but my boyfriend loves it because it makes me smell like Mexican candy, evidently, and he loves Mexican candy. And I swear, if I'm getting a breakout or if my skin looks a little worse than usual, I put this on at night, and when I wake up, my skin is completely cleared up. It's insane. It is so hydrating. My skin sucks it right up just like the other oils, and oh, I love it. Like I mentioned a second ago, I do use my PMD Pro every now and then as well, just for some extra treatment for my skin, but it's not something you absolutely have to have. But if you suffer with a lot of skin issues like me, it's something that's great to have at home. You can do your own microdermabrasions without having to pay for appointments. I won't go too much into it because I do have a full review video up showing you exactly how to use it, what it's all about, so I'll link that here for you. But I do still use that, and it has shown incredible improvements for my skin. I had a little wrinkle coming up over here because, you know, I'm obviously a very like expressive person, and it has completely disappeared. It's insane. And my friend used it on a scar. The scar is gone. It works on stretch marks. I love the PMD Pros. I hope the coupon code is still there. If it doesn't work anymore, I'll try to get you guys a new one, but that's another part of my skincare. But when I need a little extra help, maybe when I'm having my hormonal breakouts, you know how certain parts of your face can tell you why you're breaking out. Most of mine are hormonal, so unfortunately there's that. I use the AcneDote Invisible Treatment Gel for spot treatments. It is pretty strong for me just because I have very sensitive skin, so I only use it on little spots, but it does help a lot. And then if my skin is incredibly red that week for some reason, I'll use the Even Advanced Deep Sea Facial Mask, which I've talked about before. This smells so good. It's one of the best masks I've ever smelled in my life, and it works really well. It does help even out your skin, but I haven't noticed like a crazy change. But it does give that little extra, you know, support if you need your skin to look a little better that week. Other than like Lush masks and other masks that you can do for extra treatments, maybe once a week, give yourself like a spa day. I like to use this Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. It is a little annoying to use just because you have to mix it and you seriously can't talk. It turns your face into a mess, and like you can just hang it on the wall. It's so creepy, but it's kind of fun and it does work really well. Your skin, like everything just gets sucked out and it's crazy. So I would compare it to the mask of Magnum Minty, but just a little more rough. So maybe don't use it all the time if you have really sensitive skin, but every now and then just to give some extra treatment if you've had, maybe if you've had a few days where you got lazy and you went to bed with your makeup on, which you definitely shouldn't do. Skincare tip number like 0, because everyone should know that. Use a mask, get all of that out and start your treatments all over again, because it will help, and you're not going to start out from square one. It's just going to get everything out and, you know, get your skin back to where it was. Okay, so I think that's it. If I forgot anything, I'll go ahead and add that to the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other requests, leave them below. Bye!